Hey, thanks for checking out Live on Tape Delay, episode 508. In Western New York, I'm Chris Wilson. On the other end of the internet, John Raybeans Raycroft and Rob Fiasco.
Each foot contains 26 bones, making a total of 52 bones in both feet. This accounts for approximately 25% of all bones in the human body.
Man, I wish I had something witty to counter that, but that'll kind of all make sense for all you feet people here in just a few minutes. Here's 508. Enjoy. Bonjour. Ooh, a Robert Fiasco. He's never the last one. Oh my God, there he is.
There I am. I'm sorry, I'm dead today. There it is.
And I think you're in buffer catch-up mode. That was weird. You were speaking like the Micro Machines man.
Oh, nice. That's what I'm working on. Is it better now?
No. It's awesome, though. It's pretty sweet. I wish we were doing video.
So many technical problems today. Like, yeah, my whole setup I'm having to change because the screen doesn't work anymore on my Mac, so...
Is it just the screen that's going wonky, or...?
Yeah, it's just the screen. It's just the colors on it. Like, you can still see if you're fine with everything being like a really inverted color.
Oh,
great.
Weird. Have you tried an external monitor? Like, is that port working as well?
We're fine. Yeah, those are fine.
Shit.
I think it's got to be just something in the cable that like actually connects the screen to the laptop that got busted somehow or something.
Yeah, the little ribbon or something. Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I mean, I think this computer is like 6 or 8 years old or something like that. So
that's no excuse.
I don't know.
I've got 10-plus-year-old laptops that the screen at least still works. Nothing else works on it, but the screen at least still works.
I'm sure Apple wants me to buy a new computer because every MacBook we have in this house is more than 6 years old.
Oh, so that's when they time bomb out and they're like, guess what,
Probably.
bitches? Haha, see ya.
Stealing too much from us.
Spend another $2,500. Haha. That's what I imagine Mac says. That's what I hear. Anyway, what's up? It's kind of, I don't know. It's weird. I don't understand it's a different technical problem than we've had before. I don't know what it actually is. It's not just on my end, right? Ray?
Yeah, I was hearing a little bit too.
I mean, it's not like we've done 500 episodes or anything. Like, it doesn't know.
There's always new issues.
Exactly. And as long as you didn't say nude issues.
That's exactly what I said.
It is this. It sounds like me trying to stream Bluetooth through my truck when it's like, nah, fuck you. And it's just like, it's going to stop and then it'll like all Micro Machines, man. I don't understand. Kyle from Incantation had it right when he said technology is not for us. Is that what he said?
Is that better?
Yes. Oddly.
Yep.
Switch some. I'm back.
All right. Whatever works. We don't have to know why.
I'm disappointed.
We don't need to know why it works. It just does. Why is the sky blue? Nobody knows.
I think there's an answer for that.
Probably. I just don't know it. So what is up? I'm sorry I'm late this evening at a social function that ran over, and I tried to get out of there as fast as possible.
I have been dead for the last 2 days.
Yes, you have, but you do look better.
46 years old, first time I have gotten food poisoning. So
is it really? That's what it was officially? Or is that just kind of what you assume?
I mean, me and my mom both got the exact same thing. And like everyone else around us did not. So, yeah, I don't think it's a sickness. I think it's
yeah, because you and I
it could have been something dairy related, milk or egg related.
Maybe, because you and I spent Christmas evening together and ate at the same establishment, and I did not.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, and I did not get anything. And your mom got something different. She was with us as well.
Yes.
So I wonder if it was something else. I don't think it was there.
Yes, it was not there. It was potentially something after that.
Oh, okay.
Or before that. Yeah.
Huh.
Either way, I got home and because we were planning to record Friday night and Thursday night.
Yeah.
And I immediately took a nap and then woke up and was fine. And then we ended up, moving it to what was going to be the next day. And then I just went to bed and I could not fall asleep. And then I was like, I think I have to go to the bathroom. And I started to go. It was like, liquid.
Okay.
So that's a good thing. But then I also needed to throw up.
Okay.
So I had to get off the toilet, rotate,
Okay.
hold my diarrhea, and vomit at the same time, and it didn't all work out.
No, it usually doesn't. If you've got to get off of if your south end is already bare, and then you have to pivot to expel the north end at the same time. No, that never
You
ends
lose
well.
control of the south end at that point.
Yeah.
You're not in control. It's just along for the ride.
Yeah, and that's not your fault. You can't even take blame for that. That is what it is.
And it was just, oh man, I haven't had like a good chunky vomit, in like a while. Like I've been eating for the holidays, so you just got all kinds of stuff in there,
Right.
And, then you're like, all right, I must be done. That's it. Go back to bed.
Yeah.
15 minutes later, same exact thing. Go back. So I think I texted the group chat like the first time it happened.
Okay.
I do remember seeing that.
I remember seeing
And
it at
then-
some point. It's like I threw up and I think I shit on the floor. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And it continued until after 3 p.m. or 3 a.m. was when I actually fell asleep.
Like at
So-
that frequency too, like every 15 minutes kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
well,
wow.
I mean, it was I don't think so, because it was a total of 4 times. So 4
Okay.
times over like 3 hours. But
Still, that's a pretty good frequency.
I think I would get into the bed for about 15 minutes and then be like, oh, going back.
And outside of the
be-
pooping, did you think about, did you consider bucketing up, like get yourself a puke bucket? Or did you know
At
you were
that
going to shit
point-
every time?
At that point, yeah, I would rather, like, I don't want to clean puke out of a bucket.
Yeah, but rather than get up every time, you could just like roll over and bleh, and then it's tomorrow.
Yeah, not
then it's
with, like-
tomorrow morning's problem.
Yeah, but I don't like want to bother people while I'm like they're trying to sleep
Oh,
and
all
I'm
right,
like
that's all right.
trying to throw up all over the place.
Yeah,
So
the
I
puke
try to
bucket's only needed for me, like in my opinion, when you have it coming out of both ends at the same time. Like that's where the puke bucket is useful because then you don't have to get off. Like
Yeah, I mean, I've done if I know I'm gonna, maybe I'll puke again in a couple hours or something. I'll get a standby bucket and then just be like, okay, in case I puke, I can just roll over, grab the bucket, and then that's kind of it. But yeah, if there's the other end involved, that's a game changer.
And it was like peeing out your butthole.
Sure.
Like that was the force.
Sure.
So it was impressive.
That's usually how
I
I
would not recommend.
And I'm paranoid enough too. I'm like, well, the last time I thought I had food poisoning, it ended up being my appendix. I hope that's not his case. Although I couldn't shit at that point. It was like I thought I wanted to shit, but I couldn't. But I puked a lot.
Well, my mom had the same thing and she already had her appendix out. So
Okay, well yeah. So I don't know. A little investigation. Maybe you can trace it back to a thing or a place. I don't know.
yeah, maybe wait for. Let me know if you hear about any local recalls on milk or eggs from local grocery stores.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the same place I shop
I was
at.
already
I haven't had anything. So
So we'll see.
interesting.
We'll see. I know there was that big recall from Costco. Those Kirkland brand eggs. You hear about that?
No.
there's like recalls on like all the food now, like cat food, the Kirkland eggs, like so much stuff.
Really?
It's concerning. But
Well,
that's not what this episode is for.
I was going to say, well, Merry
the end of the
Christmas to
year.
your guts.
Oh yeah, now my butthole's sore, and then like your chest gets sore from like vomiting.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
So,
pretty.
like,
Yeah, that's a lot of muscle work happening there.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't do much today other than watch football.
All right. More
But
than
it was
I
like 60 degrees outside, but I couldn't take advantage of it. So cool.
did. I went out to a buddy of mine a buddy of mine's in town who's staying with another buddy of mine, and they were smoking some venison and some pork. And I got to sample some of the venison. I had to leave before the pork because they started late. And I was like, sorry, guys, I got to go. And I was still late for showing up for this. But, yeah, couple beers out there hanging out. It was a good time. Had some smoked venison. Delicious.
I had steak for, the first time in like 4 months. So it's not as long as before, but yeah. Chris got to experience the casino.
Yeah, it was a good time.
With the Fiasco clan.
That was, do I give the evening in a nutshell? Like,
yeah, do it up.
Okay, so we go in and I don't know what the hell I'm doing anyway. So it's like, I'm going to feed $20 into this machine. And I don't know what the machine is, but it's the machine next to the one that Rob's already sitting at. So I'm like, I'm going to play this. Feed some stuff. Hit it. Up, down. Lost $20. Okay, whatever. Put another $20 in because we're having fun, and it was like, whatever, a half hour, 45 minutes for that first one. Up, down. Lost the second $20. Okay, fine. Again, I'm there to play. And I'm willing to, at this point, I'm willing to lose like $100. That's what I said. I'm going to go down. I'm going to rent the place. I'm going to pay my tuition or whatever. $100 is my max. If I'm out, I'm out. So anyway, we do that. I'm down $40. And then we go to go get food. We go upstairs. We get food. You and I both. Also,
I think you all.
That was later, I think.
Lost. Was that later?
I think it was after dinner. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to say it was after dinner.
Okay, that sounds good.
I don't know. So anyway, we go upstairs. We eat dinner. We each get a steak. That was cool. And like you covered most of my things. So I think I threw like $20 in toward my dinner. So okay, I'm down $60. Fine at this point.
Yeah.
We go downstairs, and I'm like, I'm going to play this other machine. Because all I've played is that one machine. So it's like a press your luck thing. It's the same exact game. Like, match the shit. Yeah. It's like slots. I still don't know how it works, whatever. So I put $20 in. Bang, 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 bang. Like, it feels like 5 minutes and I'm out my $20. Where the other one, I got like 45 minutes out of my $20. So that was gone. So then we're looking at the thing. We're like, let's sign up for this social club. We don't know what this means, but let's sign up for it. So we do. So Rob and I are at the thing, and you got to give them her ID and fill out all this bullshit and whatever. We are wearing our LOTD shirts, which you can go purchase for yourself if you go to linktr.ee/liveontapedelay, I think.
That's right.
And, buy yourself a shirt. But anyway, it's a picture of the three of us in this kind of AI'd out format. I don't think it really...
What the computer screen looks like right now.
Yeah, exactly. So, yes, it's us, but it's kind of unrecognizable to us, I think, to anybody other than us, but apparently not, because there's another girl that's working there at like the other station, and she just comes up to me. I had no idea what she was talking about. She goes, "Is the third guy here?" And I go, "What?" And she points at my shirt. And Rob was like 2 registers down from me. I'm here. We're wearing matching shirts, which was coordinated. And she's like, "The third guy on your shirt." And I'm like, "Oh, no, he's in Texas. Sorry." But she recognized it. Also, and I have to back up, the waitress upstairs at the restaurant assumed that because Rob and I were wearing the same shirt, and this is not the first time this has happened, she asked if we were twins. And we are not. And then she asked, right. "Well, you're at least brothers, though, right?" And I think your mom was too quick to answer that. No. I'm like, oh, shit. That means, no, come on. I could be one of your kids. Come on.
No.
But anyway. No. So anyway, she's like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." And then she just probably walked away thinking, why the fuck are they wearing matching shirts then? But yeah. It was all fine. So anyway.
I didn't think it would garner that much attention.
No, but it did. And
wearing the same shirt, it's that easy.
The problem is we didn't have business cards with us.
I know. Next time.
So instead, we were just like, nope, and we didn't follow up, and we're like, okay, listen to our podcast. So anyway,
we're not... magic of the shirt. I was wearing the same shirt here in Texas on the same day, accidentally.
Yes, because I think we said something. You're like, yeah, I'm wearing the shirt. God damn it. So anyway, that would have been a great thing, is like, no, but here he is wearing the shirt, like, and show the lady at the thing. So anyway, we're down there. We signed up for the social club, which gets you a $15 bonus. I think you got a $20 bonus, Rob, correct? For having it be your birthday month.
Birthday month.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we signed up for the social club. Somewhere in the other room, I have my little membership card, and I got a sweet little lanyard with it and the whole nine. So I got a free $15 to go whatever, play slots with. So I'm like, okay, I'm already down $60 plus 20 on dinner. That's cool. So we go play, and I'm down, I'm up, and you're down, and you're up, and we're playing the thing. And we were going to leave. Like, we're like, oh my God, we have 5 minutes left. Fuck it. Max bet. Let's just go for it. Let's blow this free $15. Let's bust out so we can get out of here. We don't care because it's $15, and it was free. Bang, bang, bang. We do like 2 or 3. I'm down to my last $4, like $4.22 or something like that in my thing. And I do a $4 bet. Whack. I win $78. I'm like, oh my God. I just look over at Rob. I go, I cash out now, right? And he's like, yes. So he's down to, I think you were within $4 or $6, I think, too. So you do the same thing. Max bet, $4. Boom. You hit $78 or something, and some other chain. It was so close.
It was off by 20 cents.
Yeah. So we're just like, we have to leave now. Print the ticket. Boom. So we go over, print the thing out. We cash in. We get the fuck out of there. Wasn't really doing the math until later when I got home. I knew I went down with like $140 in my pocket. So I get home and I'm like, let's see. Click, 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 click. I'm adding up, just whatever's in my pocket. I had $138.75. So the entire night cost me $1.25.
I think that's worth it.
It was 100% worth it. It was a couple hours to go hang out and have dinner and fucking, experience it for the first time. And it cost me $1.25. It was that 100% worth it. It was so fun.
And the edited version of that story is, when I saw that picture, my initial assumption, because I knew y'all went down there with a set amount, I was like, oh, y'all cut yourselves off after you lost like $20 or $22, just decided to call it a night, and you were responsible gambling.
Yeah. No, that was at least me pretty much breaking even. I don't know where you landed.
Yeah, I think I broke even on the gambling. I didn't break even on the dinner, but that was my Christmas treat to everyone.
No, and that was cool. Yeah, I look at the bill. I'm like, I don't know, what's my part? You're like, I don't know, give me $20. I'm like, well, that's not even near what I owe, but okay, are you sure? Yeah, okay.
I used it to gamble.
Oh, okay, all right.
But I think I think all in all, the gambling part, like I broke even.
Yeah.
Well, and that was worth it. Like, I had a good time. Like,
it was
there were
fun.
all kinds of weirdos walking around on Christmas.
Yeah, I know. It was Christmas night at the casino, and it wasn't packed, but it wasn't dead either. Like, it was, I don't know, for my first time down there, it was very enjoyable.
Glad you liked it. Next time, Ray is up.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to go out
We'll
there.
make a trip, and then we'll get a room and like stay the night, and then just go. We'll see what happens at like 3:00 in the morning.
I know. I'll have to up my thing to like more than $100 to otherwise it'll be like, all right, guys, it's 6 p.m. I'm going to the room. Good night. See you tomorrow.
My only experience in a casino at like 3 a.m. is in Vegas, so I'm very curious how casino
it's gotta be much more, but who are those people?
Exactly.
Yeah. And I didn't play any table game. Like, I think I would do that if it was 3 a.m. and there's nobody down there or very few people. Like, I would actually play some table games and see what was going on. We just played like the video slot things.
I don't remember. We were going to look and see like what it's the only one. It's the one I prefer to play because it seems like you get your money's worth out of it.
Yeah, I mean, we sat there like I said for $20. I sat there, I think, for like a half hour, 45 minutes that one time.
Yeah.
Just you're up, you're down, you're up. You change your bets up a little bit. It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Tried to figure out what the actual rules of the game were, which I think I got close, but not really. I don't know. I just hit it until it makes cool noises.
Yep. That's the best part.
Yeah.
The best part was getting those three things so that you could sit back and hopefully just get a bunch of spins.
Yeah, the bonus spin, or what the hell they call it? Super wheel, I think it was called.
Yeah, super wheel.
Yeah, and then it would like give you bonus shit. It was great.
That's it.
I did actually do something for Christmas. Now that I think about it, I forgot about this somehow, but I did actually participate in some kind of Christmas themed event.
Okay.
So we ended up going to, we met my parents and Laura's parents at the Bayou Bend Collection and Gardens, which is a part of the Museum of Fine Arts, but it's this house that Irma Hogg had built in like the 60s in Houston as like a tribute to the city or something like that, a place to like show all the positives that had come out of the city and promote it and stuff like that. So it's a 14,000 acre garden, and they had all these Christmas lights up, and then they did a tour of the house, but it was all Christmas themed. So they had like people in the room singing and stuff like that, and it was like really well done. But yeah, that was really cool. They do it every year around this time, but you can also go walk around the gardens and do the house tour when it's not Christmas themed and like learn about the history of Houston and stuff like that. But yeah, we did that, and then we went to a place called Kieran's, which is it's a fine dining Indian restaurant in Houston, and the food was fantastic. And that was our Christmas event, was the gardens and then the Indian restaurant.
That's pretty good. I could think of worse things to do.
Yeah. So I did participate in Christmas. I don't totally just ignore it.
You didn't bah humbug it entirely this year?
I went to, I think, 3 different light exhibits this year.
Oh, damn.
I think Christmas should be whatever you want it to be.
That's fair.
And then on Christmas Day, we watch Christmas Day horror movies all day. We watch people get killed by like Santa and stuff.
What's all with this Nosferatu movie that I saw everyone go into on Christmas? Did it open on Christmas?
Yeah. It's a remake of the original Dracula movie, I think.
The original Nosferatu, yeah.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be fantastic and really well done. And yeah, I'm definitely going to see it at some point. I'll probably just wait for it to hit streaming services, but it sounds awesome.
I might go see it early next week in the theater. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I want to see it. There's a rumor Nosferatu hangs dong. I don't know if that's a rumor or if that's confirmed or not. I can confirm it maybe next week, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that I need to see Vampire Dong, but
do you not need to see it?
Exactly. I don't know that I don't want to see it either. Like, I'm kind of conflicted.
It's not going to negatively impact your life.
No. But I don't know if I'm looking forward to it or if it's just like, oh,
what if he develops a fetish
for Vampire Dong?
Yeah.
Like just a really, really pale dong?
Entire life. Because he's just trying to seek it out, and he starts a new podcast called Live on Vampire Dong.
It's be like, show me your vampire dong. I mean, maybe nothing is beyond the realms of possibility, but I don't really feel that.
It could be his OnlyFans.
Did you know Lily Allen has an OnlyFans for her feet?
I don't know who Lily Allen is.
I did not. Is she a musician or something like that?
She's a musician. Her brother was in Game of Thrones.
Okay, so the sister of an actor in Game of Thrones has an OnlyFans for her feet.
Yes.
But she's not known for anything else?
Her music.
Oh, okay. She is. Okay.
Yeah.
No, all right. I mean, cool.
She had, yeah. I mean, she said she made more from that than on Spotify this year.
Really? I don't have an OnlyFans access. Do you have to pay to get that?
How many subscribers?
I assume. Yeah, I would. I'm going to look that up.
One? I don't know. I'd hope not, but
I mean,
that would punch out a lot of people.
It's Lily with one L. Okay. I don't know.
I'm never been a feet guy. I don't knock anyone who is into feet, but
I can take or leave. Like they don't disgust me like they do some people. Feet. Okay. I had this conversation with my brother-in-law the other day. Male feet are gross. Female feet definitely look better than male feet. We're just going to put that out there. I will put that out there if nobody else wants to stamp that.
I think my feet look pretty good.
However,
my feet are hideous.
Yeah, my feet are not great either.
Mine are like toes or like fingers.
Feet fingers?
Toes are like toes.
I mean, I guess I could, I don't know. I could take or leave. I'm not grossed out by female feet as much as I am male feet. We'll put it that way. But I don't necessarily gravitate toward feet either.
There's only one person. There's only one person I will judge for their foot fetish, and that is Rex Ryan, and that is solely because he was coach of the Jets for however long he was, and he will.
Rex Ryan has a foot fetish.
Yeah, that's like a long term
tattoo of it.
I think so. I think you have to get the tattoo of it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at Lily Allen's feet. Decent looking feet. That's all I can say. Like, I don't have any other than that. It's like, okay, they're not hideous
she's
feet.
doing well.
I don't know what I'm judging on. I don't have criteria per se.
Yeah. I don't think she's your demographic. Music or body parts.
Yeah. I mean, I would just, there's pictures. I'm looking at the one free sample because I don't have and I'm not going to pay $10 a month.
No.
But it's like, I don't know. If she was wearing flip-flops or something, I wouldn't be like, ew. So I get it's good for her.
You probably do recognize at least one song from her. Like one of her songs was that "Fuck You" song, where it says in the very high pitch. No, just where they sing it like "Fuck you" very much.
Oh,
I can't. It was
like 2007, 9, 8, somewhere in there.
Yeah, the songs starting out in 6, 7, 8, and
8.
Yeah,
range that song came out.
Yeah,
I think. But
anyway, I found the article of Lily Allen says she earns more money from feet pics on OnlyFans than Spotify. Quote: Don't hate the player, hate the game. What? That's an old. Oh, and this article from October. So, all right, she's been making money for a little while.
Good for her. Good for her. Good for people making money.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, now that I've completely destroyed my Google search history, I can't wait to see what ads I get now.
I will say, and this is probably no longer valid because of tomorrow's football games, but technically the Miami Dolphins are still in it, Ray, so I think you're a liar.
They're not.
They're in the hunt.
Tua is not playing.
Is he still alive?
He apparently has he has some kind of leg injury or something. Or the problem was the Broncos and Chargers both won, and with those 2 wins, might as well just shut Tua down for the year. Let Snoop Huntley play.
We'll see. The Bengals still have a shot. The Broncos I was hoping they were going to win because they were winning in, and I think they'd play Buffalo. And I just don't think they have the number 1 defense, I think, or number 2, but I don't think their offense is that good.
Because we need to win, 1 of 2 to clinch the 2nd spot. Is that correct?
I think so. Something like that.
Okay, and we've got, the Jets we played as of airing. We played yesterday, which should be an easy win, so we'll probably have a hard game. And then we've got, Patriots for week 17?
Yep.
So that'll be another hard possible win that should be an easy one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right.
Drake May's hurt though, so
that's right. He got hurt and Jacoby Brissett came in. I was like, this game's over.
Yeah, I mean the Bills have locked up the 2nd seed. We're just gonna
don't sell us short. We have time to fuck this up.
You are in a different state right now. You are in a different area.
You are,
and if this somehow blows back on me, I'll get a 2nd seed. I don't think I could ever set foot in Western New York again.
No, don't say that. We have to go to the casino again.
Yeah, see, with that weather that you've been fearing the last couple of days, you could have just been going to the casino with us.
Exactly. It's been nice up here.
It's been insane here. I've had, 4 or 5 tornado warnings within 20 miles of my house this week so far, and endless severe thunderstorm warnings. And it's been ridiculous.
Anything actually happen or touch down though? Or has it just been take precautions?
There was a tornado today that went from Lake Jackson, which is south of Houston, all the way to Lake Charles in Louisiana.
Oh, wow.
It was on the ground for 3.5 hours today.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And it went
okay,
over
that's for
2
real.
bodies of water. It went over the Port of Houston and Port Arthur. It went over 2 bodies of water and stayed together and kept going the entire time.
All right, that's pretty rough.
There was another storm that started way west of Houston, west of Katy. It touched down over north of Katy, lifted back up, kept rotated over essentially my house, like it was 2 miles up the road from me, and I could see it on radar. So I put the.
Oh, wow.
I only had 2 dogs here with me. Laura's at the building with the other 3, so I put the harnesses on the 2 of them, and I went into the cat room under the stairs because the rotation was coming like close enough that I was like, if this touches down, it could very easily come right towards me. Like there's no reason it couldn't. So I was like, we're gonna go down here. It ended up going 2 miles north of me, and it didn't touch down again until it hit Splendora. So that's a good 40 miles that from the first time it touched down to the second time, and in Splendora it just tore everything up. It was a massive, destroyed everything.
But
it
kept, and I guess I don't know a lot about tornadoes or whatever that kind of storm. Like if it's not touching down, it's literally, but it's still spinning. It still exists, but it's.
You can see it on radar because the way that they display the wind speeds, you can see where that rotation is happening. And all it takes is the right mix of wind beneath it, and it can immediately touch down at any point. So, when they start seeing that rotation, that's where the tornado warnings come from, is when they have a storm coming through and it's got that rotating wind in it, they'll put the tornado warning out because at any point it could touch down. But they have the difference between the radar warned ones versus the observed. The observed is somebody's actually seen it. The radar warned is they've just seen the rotation on there and it's the potential.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what we had. We just had on the radar, it was spinning. Nobody saw anything touch down, but it went within a couple miles of us.
Either way, that's terrifying enough. So I don't envy you there.
Yeah. That's happened multiple times this week. So it's been a lot of fun.
Now, is this a normal? You guys just don't usually. Tornadoes are usually way north of you, aren't they?
I mean,
or am I wrong?
So it's a weird thing. So in the South, there's technically a second severe weather season that happens in December. It doesn't usually happen in Houston. It's usually more in Dixie Alley, Louisiana to Alabama, that area.
Okay.
Some of the strongest tornadoes that have ever hit that area and the biggest outbreaks they've had have typically happened in December.
Okay, so the time of year is not uncommon. It's just where it. So it is. It's usually northeast kind of you.
Yeah. It's usually a little bit more east of us. But yeah, today it was just with the way the cold fronts were all week. Really, there's just been constant cold fronts coming across, and when that happens with the warm air we have, you get that weird mix, and then we have the destabilized air because everything's coming up from the Gulf. So you've got the Gulf air meeting that cold front at a weird angle with the hot air and the cold air combining, and it just leads to insane stuff sometimes. And that's what's happened 3 times this week.
Yeah, because you usually hear of, right down to the Wizard of Oz kind of, Kansas is, so it's Kansas and Missouri and whatever. I'm looking at a map here where.
Yeah. The typical tornado alley, the Oklahoma, Nebraska, Kansas, all that stuff.
You're in the warm, moist air.
Yep.
Section, and then northern Texas, Oklahoma is the tornado alley, the start of it, because the cold, dry air comes down from Idaho and whatever that is, Colorado and whatever. So
when the wind comes sweeping down the plains.
Oh shit! Is that where that comes from?
I mean, it's just the state song, Oklahoma.
Oh well, yeah, but anyway,
and also the music, yeah. But yeah, it was because the wind comes sweeping down the plains and the dust storms, and the musical was written during the dust storms of the Great Depression. So it was literally they were describing the weather they were going through.
I never really looked at this because it's the jet stream comes in one way. There's the cold, dry air from, like I said, the sort of northwest, the warm, dry air from the southwest, and then the warm, moist air coming straight up out of the Gulf. All right,
and all week, the jet stream has been dipping down with that cold air to meet all the hot air on the coast. And that's what's been happening all weekend, the South.
Weather.
Yep.
Well, sounds a little made up, doesn't it?
It does. It sounds a little contrived. It sounds a little too easy to manipulate, if you ask me.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
What are these drones really doing?
Sounds like AI is involved in this somehow.
I think so.
I don't know. I wanted to be paranoid.
Hmm.
So if it was drones, then there'd be tornadoes over New Jersey right now.
Yeah.
There's been drones in Texas.
There you go. As long as they're FCC compliant, they must be aliens.
People have seen them in Houston, so that must be why we're having the bad weather. It's all the drone's fault.
Well, I mean, they do have those little quad propellers. I mean, it's got to be throwing something into the atmosphere, right? Look, little mini
tornadoes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You get enough of them, it just creates a big tornado.
Yeah, damn it. Fuck you, government. What? Anyway.
Fuck you, science.
What else? What else you got?
Oh, no. I thought you were going to go into something as I consider trying to, I don't know, horn in on what's her name's OnlyFans to, I don't know, maybe I'll sell feet pics. I need some money.
We could try an LOTD OF.
LOTDOF. Look at that.
Blocked off.
Ooh, check it out. That's just for the audio listeners.
Yeah, that's good. It's worth it.
It's the feet pics for audio listeners. Anyway. What?
Any New Year's Eve plans?
I don't yet. I know it will at some point involve shrimp cocktail because it always does. I will buy a bag of shrimp and I don't know who's coming over or not coming over. I'll eat a whole fucking pound of shrimp myself. And it involves Twilight Zone marathon as it has.
Nice.
It might just be me. I don't know. Maybe people will come over. Maybe I'll go somewhere else and do it. But it will involve those two things.
Just show up at someone's house with a bag of...
Just a frozen bag of shrimp. Hey guys, run this in the sink for a while.
I'm coming in.
I took shrimp over to my sister's house for Christmas Eve, and I pre-thought it. I was, at least considerate enough. And then the only people that ate it, I think, were me and my kid. So, and I took like 2 pounds. It was like a 2-pound bag. And I came home with like a half a pound still, which is I need to throw out because now it's going to start stinking and I don't dare eat it. Otherwise, I'll end up like you were the other night.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I'm going to do that. But I'll buy another. I'll probably buy a 1-pound bag this time instead of the 2-pound bag. But yeah, I ate my weight in shrimp.
I saw a Cousin's Maine lobster truck somewhere on 394. I think in the mall parking lot. And I was like, that's weird. I have eaten. I have had food at a Cousin's Maine lobster.
Is that a chain now? Because I have too. I don't
think I've ever heard of it.
The same place.
But I was like, oh, what is that doing there? And I was like, it's odd, but maybe they're just parked there.
Maybe just passing through. Let's see. Yeah. Cousin's Maine Lobster. They have a Buffalo and a Rochester location.
Oh.
Did not know that. Cousin's Maine Lobster. They have a Pittsburgh location.
Oh, man.
I'm gassy. By the way, side note, I taught 4 new people the fart eating game tonight.
Oh, nice. Well done.
I'm still spreading the love. Cousin's Maine Lobster at Chautauqua Mall. Facebook.com. You are temporarily blocked. Okay. All right. I'm not signed in on this laptop, and nor do I plan to.
Cool.
So they are a chain. I did not realize that. Yeah, because they do have them in Houston. They have a truck in Houston that goes to different places.
Enjoy a bowl of lobster bisque, maybe even a lobster grilled cheese. We're back at Chautauqua Mall on 12/26, Thursday, December 26th, 12 to 6:30 p.m.
Huh.
All right. Yeah. So apparently they got a touring truck.
I had it because I wanted to try a lobster roll years ago, and that was the one time I tried it was from there.
I wish I didn't know. I'd have gone.
right? The app begins accepting orders at 11:50. Huh. Good to know. Event has ended. Yeah.
Yeah. I would do I'd do a lobster bisque with dip a grilled cheese in it. That sounds good.
That does sound good. So, hey, cool things happening.
Huh. If that don't beat all.
Sorry. I thought that was a good segue from Shrimp Cocktail.
Yeah, it is. You may also like the following events from Cousins Maine Lobster. Saturday the 28th, which, again, is already over even with recording. Town Square in Vestal. I don't know where Vestal is.
Me neither.
Sunday the 29th at the Finger Lakes Beer Company in Hammondsport. I feel like I'm doing like a local-ish thing.
Yeah,
and,
I like it.
This month, on the 31st of December, 11 a.m., Cousins Maine Lobster at 5 o'clock somewhere, Wine and Liquor in Greece, New York. That I actually do know where it is, so okay. I'm not driving out there, though. Yeah, it's out south of Rochester, like southwest, I think. Huh.
But also, one more thing about New Year's. If we want to talk about sports that haven't happened yet, the college football playoff is on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. The quarterfinals.
I'll pretend to be excited about it for you.
On December 31st, you get Penn State and Boise State. Boise State, Ashton Genty is the best running back in the country. He just runs people over. Like, he makes Boise State worth watching. I highly recommend tuning into that game just to watch him run over people and be the best running back you've seen in college. And he's going to be a great NFL player. Whatever team he goes to, he's going to be a great NFL player for a long time. On New Year's Day, you have Texas and Arizona State. Texas is just annoying. I hate everything about them. They're as bad as the Jets or the Patriots for me. So I have nothing positive to say about them. Arizona State, their running back's also very entertaining. His name is Skattebo or something like that. But he's
great. I hope that's his name.
It is. He's like from Arizona, I think, but he looks like a corn-fed like Iowa person. Like he just runs people over like a truck. Like he is so entertaining to watch. So that game's worth watching just for Bo against Texas. Hopefully they shit the bed in every way.
There's a Cam Skattebo.
Cam Skattebo, sorry. Whatever. I got the Bo and the Skattebo confused with the first name.
At least you didn't say Bo Scatticam.
True. That was close.
But
But yeah.
I followed him
game,
on OnlyFans.
Yeah, basically,
good feet.
Boise, they probably do have good feet. But then you also have Ohio State and Oregon midday on New Year's Day. That'll just be great. They already played once this season. It was a great game. Went down to the last minute. That's going to be a very entertaining game. And then on the last game of that day is Notre Dame and Georgia. So, all the Irish people love Notre Dame because whatever. That game should be good too, though, because Notre Dame's played very well this season, a lot better than people thought they would. And Georgia's not played up to their hype. So that may actually be a closer game people think too. So if you want to watch any of the college football games, they should all be great on both New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Just have it on the background or something.
Probably. As long as I'm not, as long as it doesn't interfere with the Twilight Zone marathon, I'm fine.
I was going to go. Where'd it go? Is it gone? It might be. Damn it. Yep, it's gone.
Sweet.
Yeah. I had something. And then I got sidetracked with Skattebos and feet again.
Skattebos and OnlyFans. There it is.
Something about New Year's or something. Because that's where we before. That's where we were before the Skattebo and the feet.
Are we going to get sued if I put OnlyFans in the episode title? I don't think so.
Cam Skattebo's feet, shrimp cocktail OnlyFans.
Yeah, I don't know, something. What? This is derailed. This is too early to derail. We're not.
That's the end of the year, though. So I think we're allowed to derail.
Are we?
Right?
I think so.
This
is technically the last episode of 2024, so I think we are kind of allowed to fuck this one off.
I've already got the artwork.
Oh, do you? I'm scared. Inside baseball. I'm looking up how to spell Skattebo so I can work that into the episode title. I think the listeners already know that, but that's not how I would have guessed to spell it. But okay.
Looking to get anything done over the next week, or just kind of cruising into the new year, enjoying some time off?
Yeah, that's where I'm on release day here is my.
I feel like I'm behind.
I have not done anything really like work wise or anything for a week, which is I haven't done in a long time. So I did do a little bit on last Monday, and I am going to go in on release day. I'm going to do a day, but then I'm going to take the next 2 or 3 days off for the actual new year. So I don't know. I feel out of control, but at the same time, I don't really care. I shouldn't put that out there, right? That shouldn't be released to the public. But no, it's felt good. It's felt really good to just detach for a little while.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you got to do that every once in a while.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say I've been so run down. Like I feel like I've been doing a lot over the last couple months. So I was hoping to get some relaxation in while also getting some like stuff done around the house. So far, I've spent 2 days sick. So
yeah, well, that'll definitely fuck with your plans.
yeah, but we'll see. We'll see what the next week holds.
I didn't let myself down. We'll put it that way. I had no expectations to get anything done around here, and I didn't. So I guess I'm right on par.
That's right. Set low expectations.
Yeah, I mean, not intentionally. I just didn't. I don't know. I mean, I didn't set the place on fire or anything, but it was, it's no projects, no nothing, no, just hanging out. It's felt good.
The only thing that I want to work on still that I haven't gotten to because I've been distracted by weather and trying to make sure that tornadoes aren't hitting me was I want to clean out my garage because ever since we moved in, we just threw a bunch of shit in there and it hasn't been touched. And I just want to like process it a little bit and make it like something I can walk through reasonably. So
that's a spring project for me every year. Right now, no, I'm not even thinking about it.
But see, right now in Houston, it's a perfect temperature to do it. Yeah, exactly. Yep. So I need it. Yeah. So I want to get that done. But other than that, yeah, it's just been, I bought Gran Turismo 7 and I've been playing that as much as I can and then avoiding tornadoes.
I did the one thing that is in my garage as a new piece, and I'll throw kind of the shout out for this. I do now own a snowblower. And that was kind of a weird Christmas present from my parents. Like I got their old one. Like, I don't know. My dad had problems with his snowblower, but it wasn't, I don't know, like the pull cord was fucked up but it has an electric start. So it still worked, but then he couldn't get it started, whatever. So I don't know. So he bought another one and then called the local place to like come get the old snowblower. They took it, rebuilt it. And he's like, hey, when are you going to be home this week? And I was like, that's a weird question. My dad never asked me that. I'm like, I don't know. What do you need? What do you need me to do? He's like, well, do you lock your garage? Now this is getting fucking weirder. Like, just ask me whatever you're going to ask me. So he's like, I
said, the body in there.
I know. It's like, what are you looking to do here? I will be your accomplice. Just tell me straight out. So he told me the story and he's like, yeah, I'm just going to have him deliver it right to your house. And I was like, oh, fuck. Okay. This was like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago. I was like, fuck. Okay. Yeah, no problem. So it turned out that like they picked my kid up from school that day because I was working and whatever. They came over here and my kid let my dad in the garage. Anyway, so we got like this last little blustery storm a week or so ago. And I was like, fuck it. I'm getting up. I'm firing up the snowblower. First pull starts right up. No problem. Self-drive. It's like a 6-speed fucking. Oh, it was awesome. So I do my driveway. I do my sidewalk. It's a new toy. So I do my neighbor's sidewalk. I do the neighbor's sidewalk on the other side because I'm that guy now. Just it was awesome. It was super cool. And it was like, apparently there was really nothing too wrong with it. Like they replaced the pull cord and they like cleaned up the choke or the carburetor or something. I don't know a lot about it. But yeah, so I own a snowblower now. Hell yeah. And I can use it because I rebuilt my driveway last year. So now my driveway's flat enough that I can run a snowblower on it. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. I felt like one of those guys out there. Just it was cool.
2025 is our year.
Is it?
I'm saying it now. I'm calling it.
Our year for what? I'm afraid. Good or bad?
We'll find out, won't we?
Oh, will we?
I would assume so.
Right.
There's no way to not find out, right?
How would you ever use our year in a bad phrase, a bad sentence?
It's our year to die. It's our year to close down shop. It's our. There's bad ways to say it's our year.
But who uses it ahead of time like that?
I don't know. I have a negative view on life. I'm sorry. Sorry.
I hope it's not our year to die.
I hope it's not our year to die. No. My God. I'm sorry, guys.
No,
I'm sorry to take it there.
It's our year to do something good.
We already had 2 people at the casino recognize
I know
us on our own shirts as 2 people that kind of look similar, but not really at all, are wearing matching shirts. So they must be twins. They must be brothers. They asked about the third guy. They did. She did say, where's the hot guy? Actually, that's what she said. And I said, what? The third one from your shirt. And I was like, oh, that sucks. Then I punched her in the face. No, none of that happened at all.
Then we got kicked out. Well, we got our $15 for
We did. We're not allowed back ever, but we got our $15.
We're still in the social club.
We are.
So you got paid to punch somebody.
Let's say that. I didn't punch anybody. God damn it. I don't want to get arrested. Close down my window of Cam Skattebo. Okay. I don't know. Shit. Are we wrapping this thing up? Is this a...
Yeah, I think this year has wore me out live.
Yeah, and I think maybe next year we'll give you another episode that goes a full hour later. Bye-bye, mailbox.